Officially the day it's Selection Sunday, and so I'm going to be giving my reaction to the top four. Disclaimer, I have no clue who the top four is, because I'm waiting like everybody else for them to finally get on air, and it's like, get out of the way, NFL Countdown, we don't care. I said it yesterday because I gave my thoughts on who I thought the top four were, and the first two out. Sorry, Texas. What I think going into this is I would be very shocked if they drop Georgia out, but I would not be shocked or surprised if Alabama's in. I'm not. Okay, we know Washington's in and we know Michigan's in. Simple as that. Look, they can say that they have policies and they have like these like standards of how they look, year in, year out. This is how we do the committee. They don't even care. They seriously don't care. This is a money thing. And so there's 4 teams on the bubble: Florida State, Alabama, Georgia, in Texas. And the sad reality that Florida State is going to realize, because they're going to go make millions and play in the NFL, a lot of their key guys, they're going to realize that this is a business. College football is a business now. And what the committee wants is they want the best matchups. That's going to make them some chili cheese fries, if you catch my drift. I'm here to tell you, and you can look at the history since 2014. If there are a handful of teams that they did not let get in, what makes you think they're going to let Florida State in? Now I vouched for him because I was like, you shouldn't punish a team whose starting quarterback got injured. But it's like, they're going to. They don't care. And I would say the same thing about Texas. It does not matter that Texas was ranked higher than Alabama. It does not matter. The committee would leapfrog them. They simply would. They would just put them in because I was watching a lot of people's predictions. They had Texas locked at number 3. They just did. They were like, yep, Texas is 3. Now we got to debate, is Florida State, Alabama, or Georgia number 4? And it's like, who are we kidding? The committee would put 2 SEC teams in over Texas. Are you kidding me? They would do that in a heartbeat. They'd be like, see you later, Texas. So my prediction before it comes into this is, I sit by, it's probably going to be Michigan, Washington, Alabama, and Georgia. I don't think that they would let a team that set the SEC record for most all-time wins overall in college to just drop them out because they lost the SEC championship. No. Now, granted, every year is different from year to year, but Alabama, Ohio State, TCU, there have been a lot of teams that have gotten in without a conference championship win. And then to leave the SEC all out together because Alabama was number 8 and Alabama shouldn't jump from 8 to in the top 4. Are you kidding me? Why would they have a 12-1 SEC championship team not play in the college football playoff? It doesn't even matter if they were ranked number 8, number 9, 10. In fact, I would argue and debate because last year, Alabama was that team that could have gone in with 2 losses and no SEC title. It was between Ohio State and Bama for who's going to go play Georgia in the Peach Bowl. The committee should be thankful that Alabama won that game against Auburn because even at 10-2, if Alabama beat on Georgia like they did, they still would have gotten in. Because we all know we haven't seen a 2-loss team. The closest one that could have gone was Penn State back in 2016, who, by the way, had the Big Ten championship and the head-to-head against Ohio State. Who did the committee let go play Clemson and get blanked 31-0? Ohio State. We shouldn't be surprised if we see Alabama. I think it's come, and it's great now here at the pinnacle of the final 14 playoff with all the drama and the rigged, if you want to say it, the rigged and the controversy surrounding it. I think it's only fitting that this is the way it ends, where it's like now more than ever would have been the time to expand. Like this would have been the perfect time to expand it to an 8-team or even a 6-team where, seeds 1 and 2 sit out for a bye. But again, nope, they didn't. They missed it. They missed out on that opportunity. And I agree with everybody who's hearkened and been like, they did it to TCU. They've done it to Penn State. They're going to do it to, whether it's Alabama, Florida State, or Texas, they're going to do it to one of them today. So let's get into the video. Come on. Yep. Okay, Michigan at number 1. Then they got to talk about it. This is why. Washington at number 2. Wait. Okay, they're going with 3. Texas. Okay, Texas is in at 3 to play Washington. Okay, so it's like, is it going to be Alabama or FSU at 4? I wonder if they go with 6 or 5 first. What a great matchup. Washington and Texas. Wow, that's awesome. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, all right. Who's 4? Fast forward. Come on. Come on, just show me. Georgia at 6. Okay. Woo. Okay, dude, they're trying to build up drama. Come on, just show us. Yep. Alabama at 4. Yep. Yep. And then Florida State at 5. All right. Washington versus Texas in the Sugar Bowl. Ooh. Then Alabama, Michigan at the Rose Bowl. That, you know what? Gosh. Who? Okay. Because it's like Washington or Texas. Who's going to choke? And then it's like Alabama's winning the national championship. Yep. There. Hello. Alabama's going to beat Michigan. Michigan's going to go 0-3. And then Washington. Alabama against Texas for the national championship. And then Milroe gets revenge against Quinn Ewers. Maybe. I don't know. Bigger picture. Yeah, probably Alabama winning the national championship. Now, I will say this. I'm a little shocked that Georgia's not in it, and Georgia dropped that far. Not even to 5 on the outside looking in. But Florida State's probably going to go play a bowl game, and sadly, they've done this to themselves. They've backed themselves into the corner where it's like, oh, gosh, who should we put in? Not shocked that they put an SEC, a Big Ten, a Pac-12, and a Big 12 champion in it. Like, I'm not shocked one bit. And I think what helps Texas get in was the fact that they beat Alabama. Because I think if, let's say Alabama won that game in Tuscaloosa, Texas didn't lose for the rest of the year. Like, they also had the same record, Big 12 championship, but they lost to Alabama. I guess maybe they would have let Georgia in over Texas. But what helped Texas kind of push in there was Alabama, and Alabama having the chance to defeat Georgia. But I am surprised that the committee gave Georgia one shot, and they're like, nope, you're done. Considering that they've been the number 1 seed all year. Everybody, we're going to have the playoff. Everybody's going to complain or enjoy it. And then guess what? None of this debate is ever going to happen again, because when the playoff expands, we all know who the top 4 are going to be anyways. It's going to be the usual suspects. Because next time, it's like, whether Alabama or Georgia or Ohio State's ranked number 1 next year at this time, Michigan, for example, or something, it's like, can a 12th ranked or an 11th ranked Tulane or Oklahoma State, can they go into Ann Arbor and beat the Wolverines? No, we know they won't. A few teams got fetched over, like Florida State, but they should be thanking their lucky stars that Florida State had an injury. If Florida State's quarterback didn't get injured, Florida State goes plays Washington, Alabama still would have gotten in and played Michigan. And Texas would be number 5 on the outside looking in. But anyways, catch you in the next video. Peace.